Annually, 100,000 rare species of turtles are sacrificed as a Hindu tradition in hopes of bettering harsh living conditions. The ancient ritual takes place during the celebration of Kali Puja, on October 19, which originated in Bengal. Regardless of this inhuman act, which we do not agree with, it is said that the offspring of these sacrificed turtles hold an unfathomable amount of spiritual energy and dramatically change the life of whom is in possession of them. We were very skeptical of these reports and became quite obsessed with the stories we heard about these baby turtles bringing wealth, love and positive energy into people's lives, so we decided to take a trip to Bengal in October 2011 for the event. What we witnessed was out of this world. The sight of all those dead turtles made us sick to our stomachs. Virtually no one spoke English, which made navigating around Bengal a difficult task, but luckily we found a man from Ireland who was also after these baby turtles. He had told us that the only areas he hadn't checked were the abandoned living grounds around the perimeter of the town where the sacrifices take place. Obviously he hadn't checked there for a reason, so we asked him why. He responded, "I'm too superstitious," as he continued checking the piles of dead turtles. We didn't even bother to further our conversation with him because he clearly displayed signs of mental deterioration. After hours of searching for the offspring around the perimeter, we finally found this hut half a mile west of the main sacrificing grounds with what looked like two children standing in front of the door. They seemed friendly, so we approached. This seemed to have frightened them and they retreated back into their home. After hesitating for a moment, we decided to advance toward the decrepit hut. The children were nowhere to be found, however. We heard movement under a tarp in the middle of the hut. There were dozens of stillborn turtles scattered on a pile of dirt. Had we hit the jackpot? We decided to round up the turtles that were in good condition and take them back home with us for further examination. As we re-entered the town to make our way to a taxi service, the two children we had seen previously were frantically running around yelling something at the townspeople. They had all froze after hearing what these children had to say and locked in on my group and I. The children ran off when they identified us and we were able to get a closer look at their mangled faces. They had faces of elderly people with the height and voices of children. Suddenly a group of enraged townspeople circled us, grabbed our sacks of turtles and demanded we left immediately. The Irishman we had spoken to was nowhere to be found. We complied with the townspeople in fear of our lives, but luckily they didn't search us and failed to recover all of the turtles. We made it back home and sent some of the turtles to be examined by specialists and discovered something extraordinary. The turtles showed no signs of decomposition whatsoever, even weeks after just laying around in the open air. What's even more strange is the fact that there were no signs of preservatives found on the specimens' bodies. We would love to take a trip back to Bengal and find out more, however we've all started our own lives and careers. This is now just a story we will look back on for years to come, but I just could not accept that. I need answers. Why has everyone who went on that group trip to Bengal living much better lives now? Why are we all so wealthy? Why have we been given opportunities to succeed since 2010? Why can't I just accept the great life and family I have now and forget about these damn turtles? I've decided to take this story public in hopes someone, somewhere will continue my research. The remaining turtles have been encapsulated in acrylic glass and I will be shipping them out as soon as this website goes live. Please, I beg of you, if you happen to acquire one of these turtles and your life does change, don't just accept it like we have. Make it your duty to get to the bottom of this before life distracts you and you forget all about these mysterious animals.